Our fitness and nutrition guru, Doneane, is here, and we're going to talk about food cravings today.
Yeah, you know, when our body craves something, most people think, oh, you know, that's just the things that I like to eat, or it's a psychological thing. It's actually physiological. Usually when we crave something, it means that our body really needs whatever the substance is that's in that food. But a lot of times we crave things that aren't actually healthy for us.
Right.
So I've got this awesome graphic that I'm going to post to Facebook that you can actually capture and print. It's perfect to put on your refrigerator or inside your pantry door, that lists all of the bad things that you crave on one side, and then it tells you in the middle what it is that your body is actually needing, and then on the right-hand side it gives you some healthy alternatives for what you can substitute in its place. So what's one thing that you crave a lot?
Oh, that I crave a lot? I definitely crave sweet, and it's not always something in particular.
Sweets are on here. Sweets and sugary food. Your body is asking for these things: chromium, carbon, phosphorus, sulfur, and tryptophan. Now we know tryptophan is that thing that's in turkey that makes us kind of sleepy. Well, but instead of eating a cupcake or a donut or a candy bar or something, you should substitute things like broccoli, grapes, fresh fruits, nuts and vegetables, cabbage, cauliflower, sweet potatoes, and spinach. Now, those aren't things you would normally crave, but those are good substitutes for the substances that your body is wanting if you're craving something sweet.
That's very interesting, because I come from a long line of sugar cravers, and there's several in my family. It's just we just can't seem to get enough.
Yeah. Now, here's some other interesting ones, because this is something that I crave sometimes, is pasta, breads, you know, those carbs that we really shouldn't have. What your body is asking for is nitrogen, which I thought was interesting. Things like dark leafy greens, kale, collards, things like that, that will replace the nitrogen and not give you the bad carbs that you might get from eating bread and a heavy load of pasta.
Okay. So now I don't eat a lot of red meat, but I will every now and again crave red meat, which I just go ahead and eat, because I figure, well, I must need some red meat if I'm craving it.
Right. Sometimes if you're craving something that's a you know, a heavy protein, especially red meat, you may be iron deficient, or your body is saying, oh, I need a little bit more iron this week. So, yeah, I mean, it's okay to give in to cravings if they are something healthy, and red meat on occasion is okay. But if you're constantly craving something and you just find that you just can't get enough of it, I would see a doctor and just make sure there's not something else going on.
But you can have the food cravings for the meat or the whatever, and not necessarily mean that there's
absolutely.
a
you know, sometimes it's just those things that we like to eat, but it really is your body telling you, hey, I need this thing. Like if you're craving chocolate, your body's saying that you need magnesium.
Wow.
So interesting stuff.
Very interesting. Well, thank you so much. And of course, if you have your own fitness or nutrition question for Doneane, log on to our Facebook, Fox4SETX. Leave it in the comments section, and next Friday, your question might just get answered. Thank you so much, Doneane, for being here.